This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Chromstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayan. The sure hands. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down and 10 now. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And the ball's incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Whittington. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. It's 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
With the catch, it's Graham. Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They mix it up with a run. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Wow, it's another broken tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but the defense jumped offside that time. This should result in a first down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
It's 2nd down.
So it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the tackle right. That play moves it inside the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
Oregon 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Good, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sweep. It's a fumble short of the goal line. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, man. You got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
To throw, it's Sayin. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Dutch will bring the punt team onto the field.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Sayin. Gets made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off the 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Ducks. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice catch made along the sideline, and does just get the foot down. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And he's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe you move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets past the 35. Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
Looking to throw it on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick pass. The catch is made. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
They'll give it to the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. It's a...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's the end of the third quarter.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Ohio State, 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. State offense comes back onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this one is caught.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works. But you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Working clock with the ground game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important second down play coming up. Keeps it on the draw. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing, having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and
10. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? To the air, it's Moore. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. And they've got the returner corralled. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Fighting him off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
QB keeper all the way. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's an out route. The catch made. And they'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They have taken the lead with time running down. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and they've got him! A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. It's always a special here when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.